So it looks like we got ONU versus ReGen. Should be a good game. We have Erebus as the ONU home map. That's a bit of a strange one. And we have Pisk facing off against the Mister. So Poseidon versus Zeus. Favourable for the Mister. And then we have Yobi Burr in the middle as Kronos, so probably going to get some aggression out since you haven't bought the economic guild, probably advance 4-0, something along those lines. And then we have Kronos as well for Guezo. Same, no economic build, so it looks like they can try for a rush of some sort. Versus the Loki, Uranus and Zeus, it could be a hard rush to pull off, but we'll see. Dragonfire is Loki facing off against the Kronos, which is a good matchup for him. A nice back gold mine. So he's going. He hasn't got hunting dogs yet. No way. Yes, he has. That's my bad. T2 hunting dogs build as usual. Same for the Mister. So pretty standard play from everyone, apart from the two Cronoses that are going for either a rush or a 4-minute upgrade. Forward goal for Yobi, for Guezo even, so Dragonfire could make something out of that. Although it's easily walled off, and snakes are killing oracles, so that's pretty OP. Yobi's gold mine doesn't really matter because he's in the centre. And Pisk's is also forward, so Centaur's easily going to be able to raid that. I remember the Mister having some... he used to play this map a bit. I've played with him quite a few games on this map, so he's pretty familiar with it and how you should play it out. So, boost kick of everything, improves hero speed. That could be okay. If you get it to Dragonfire, that could be an OP relic, because he could just go 2 Temple and Mass Ursa. Any other relics? Pandora's Box, that's not the best, it doesn't make too much of a difference, but again, Dragonfire is probably the best for that. Caravans are cheaper. Yeah, could be good for everyone. There's no Egyptian in the game, so it's not like they're going to be spamming caravans as soon as they advance, but we'll see. Looks like he's going to be looking to advance very soon with 5 villagers, and Guezo 5 villagers as well. So they're both going to be looking for that 3:30 advance time with Russian Dragonfire, it seems. And with Dragonfire's back gold, he should be able to defend this. Possibly. They're quite close together, Dragonfire and T2. So T2 will be able to help him relatively quickly. It's a nice wall. Dragonfire's going to need to make a lot of walls to be able to deal with this aggression. What's Pisk doing? He's still not advanced yet. He's only still got hunting dogs. So he's probably just going to want to 1v1 the Mister and try and keep the Mister fighting his side so he can't help our Dragonfire. And then the Cronoses should win the 2v2. Just because of the early aggression. And 2 idle villagers is not good at this point, when you only have 5. That's quite bad. Vala gonna come down here. Oracles have hurt a bit already, so it's not gonna be the most impactful. Same here, that's gonna be a little bit better. This is Unu's home map. As See a counter barracks getting thrown up instantly. While splitting 2 to wood, 1 to food and 2 to gold. They're going to look to keep Dragonfire off every resource. And by attacking here, they're going to hurt his wood and gold. Which is going to be a big blow to his economy. T2 being up at 430, he's going to have to make a lot of army to help out. See, Dragonfire can't even get a temple back up at this point. And he's being pushed off every single resource apart from food. Where he's got to go to T2's forward base to take that. So that's limiting T2's resources. So a pretty nice strategy, well thought out. By no means over because the Mr. has ceasefire. He's building both heroes. He still only has hunting dogs and he has 9 on wood. Genuinely you normally see 8, so you can produce a TC faster. You get 2 centaurs out, a TC faster with 3 on gold. But he's going to be looking to help out straight away. Pisk throwing up 2 stables, having only hunting dogs. I'd really like to see Pisk just go straight up the centre and harass the Mr. so the Mr. cannot help his teammates. The only way they can come back is if the Mr. can help the teammates. You'll be out of the town centre, but that's what happens when you do a 5 fill advance. Throwing up another counter barracks. Grazer is housed, so that's not good. And see, Dragonfire's off every resource. He has 11 idle villagers. So that's really bad. The only resource he has is food, and that's only 4 villagers. So he's in a pretty bad spot at the moment. Pisk is doing a good job of raiding here. He's going to force the Mr. back. Well, should do at least 1 hero. The Mr. should have thought about that. Pisk needs to just keep on spamming into his base. Force him back. You see, not the best micro coming out from the ONU side. Being pushed back by T2. Let's have a look at the economy upgrades. Nothing for red. Nothing for purple. Hunting dogs for blue. Hand axe and hunting dogs for yellow. And green has them all. See a little fight going down here. It looks like the team ONU will win this fight. However, T2 still has shockwave, so that could be a deciding factor. She's completely out of economy, well, almost struggling to maintain production. And it looks like T2's going to be able to hold this off along with 2 heroes. So it was a good start, but it just didn't do enough. It didn't hurt T2 at all. So can you confirm that, chat? Should be online. Don't know why I wouldn't be. See the Mr. Pisk pressuring the Mr. Not doing too much economic damage, as he's still able to gather all resources efficiently. Pisk transitioning into farming. And someone is lagging. It might be me. So it looks like I'm lagging. Right, so I'm just gotta confirm with BA what I'm meant to do here. As if I leave, then the game might not be valid, so I should just stop streaming, I think. I don't know, I'll see what Blackadder says. guess the minimizing doesn't help out too much here. It seems fine now. If they complain about lag again, then I'll do something about it. Still no upgrades for the economy on red, and I'm guessing it's the same for UB. Yep. They're being forced out of the base to shift back, so Dragonfire can now recover, which looks like he is doing quite nicely. This while Pisk is pressuring the Mister. Glad to see the Mister throw up some walls here and here, if he can get there. T2's score is really high. I have no idea why. Probably just kill death. It looks like T2's going to be helping out Mister now just because Pisk had an advantage, just because Mister had to go and help Dragonfire. So it's some pretty nice teamwork from T2. Still no economic upgrades. So it won't be long before Dragonfire overtakes the economy of UB and Gueto, just because he has economy upgrades. And that was a ceasefire from Pisk, probably wasted. I mean, with good micro he could probably get out of there. Now they haven't got a ceasefire for Dragonfire's flaming weapons, so that could prove really crucial. Dragonfire is sitting on hand axe and hunting dogs. I'd like to see he get pickaxe or a second TC soon, if he can afford it. I think walls are really needed. Just one here would prevent a lot of aggression from both sides. You see Pisk trying to boom. Gonna try and out-boom the Mister. Whether that works, I'm not 100% sure. I don't see Pisk having an army anywhere at the moment. Oh, there. That's only 8 cavalry, where he could be outproducing Mister and forcing a 2v1 on that front. And if he's not careful, he's going to lose them all here by getting trapped. So Dragonfire did pick up the improving hero speed relic. That's going to be huge for his Cersa. Pisk got plough and pickaxe, so his economy is going to start. Well, not going to start. It's going to get going good very soon. And same with the Mister. Also has a second TC. Should definitely pick up that relic considering it's so close. T2 grabbing a third town centre, with his score being at least 700 above everyone else. I think T2 is going to be the factor that wins this game. I can see a Titan coming out at 13 minutes because his economy's been untouched completely. This is pretty... Purple should win this fight though, just because Erebus to shred Terma. If T2 should back out of that one. He needs Murmillo to deal with that. Pisk grabbing his third TC, so he's looking to outboom the Mister. Any upgrades? Still no economic upgrades for Yobi and Grazo, hand axe and pickaxe. Would like to see plough come out soon, and husbandry. 5 out of villagers as Atlantean isn't what you want. Also like to see him take this TC, start pressuring here, and if Pisk is able to outboom the Mister, Pisk should win his side, no problem, since that TC is a bit of an ideal situation, which the Mister is going to grab it now. Still sitting on the same economic upgrades. Looks like we have a fight going down here soon, where ONU should win it. if they position their armies correctly, because a choke point and they have so many more archer units. All they'd have to do is fight in a choke point. It seems to be lagging again. Any valors to come down? Yeah, using valors would be quite good here because he has at least 3 Ponrythians and their offspring, so they took up quite a few hits put together. What Dragonfire, that's a very nice temple position by the way, because what Dragonfire should do is run through there, come around and trap, but you can't do that because the temple's there, so they're fighting in one area, where Dragonfire becomes useless. He can have about 4 units hitting at a time, so that's a good position to fight. Not sure if that temple placement was intentional, but it is really quite good. See the Mr. Raiden here? Gonna catch quite a few villagers out of position. That's gonna be a huge raid. And Pisk isn't able to do anything about that. However, he is able to stop this TC. So I think given enough time, Pisk will win his side. If he manages the economy correctly. Which it looks like he is. I'd like to see him chuck up walls here. And here. And as the Mr. did here, so the Mr. has a hard time grabbing his town centres. This seems to be the more action-packed side though. Still hand axe and hunting dogs. Really needs pickaxe. Anyone going heroic? Probably T2 if anyone. Nope. Mister. Nope. Pisk. Nope. I don't expect any of the Chronuses to be going heroic. Look at the economy. Yeah, like T2 and Pisk. They're going to be the highest in economy just because they've been untouched the entire game. Quite a lot of resources gathered compared to everybody else. See the 2 Chronuses? It's a lot more. Guizu gonna try and raid, but that's a nice mana placement. All villagers will survive if the raid comes in here. And T2 is 60% there. So he can just go instant Titan as soon as he hits Mythic, and they won't be able to do anything about it. Looks like the Oxguard died to a shade here, which is unfortunate. The Mr. now has Husbandry and Plough. Still not going heroic though. I'd expect Pisk to be going heroic soon, which he isn't. We've got an army everywhere. Doesn't look like it. Looks like a really nice trap here though. Fighting a 2v1 battle. That army's out of position. And so is that. Looks like the unit combo from ReGen are doing a lot better than they are from ONU. However, they have got a lot of buildings spamming units, and Guizu is 70% rare, so that's going to be good in this matchup. Could take over some Luthean bird that's coming, wherever it is. CT2 throwing up a palace, would like him to move up here, start, like, not defending, but making sure that Yobi Burr can't grab that TC. Only sitting on a first line of upgrades. However, he does have a lot of villagers out, so that's a bonus. Dragonfire is not the best economic management here. First line of upgrades. T2 has Shaft Mine and Bowsaw, so his economy is really going to start skyrocketing, and he's buying Quarry now. I wouldn't be surprised if he's going yep, he's 52% Mythic. So T2's economy is really taking off here. And it looks like the Mister's getting pushed back into his base by Pisk. And the Mister is still not advancing. Someone's entering me again. I just had someone message me saying stream isn't live still. I don't understand. It is live. Looks like Pisk is heroic now, so we should be pressuring the Mister's forward base. The Mister's still not advancing. He's really going to need to advance soon, otherwise Pisk is going to take the advantage here with just better units. Looks like lag is quite bad though. Yobi is 70% rare, but I think T2 is... his army is going to become unstoppable now, with being mythic in, well, now. Buying the army upgrades. He's got a lot of economic upgrades. And Tatarian Gate is going to do a lot of work on Yobi. It's going to cut him down to 1 TC. Which is really not a good thing to happen. Whereas T2 could just turn on this and probably kill both the armies himself, due to having Shockwave and just a better army composition. Dragonfire, however, has a lot of idle units, which could really play a big factor here. However, he is 50% braggy, so flaming weapons could end the game. Since Pisk doesn't have his ceasefire. Pisk is housed, that's not a good sign. And the Mister's gonna go and try and raid. I can see it being GG here, because they're not gonna be able to keep up with T2. Pisk still hasn't got a big enough army to do anything with. I don't understand how his army isn't bigger, considering he's had so much, like, free time. I'd like to see T2 go Titan now. It may not be necessary, but, you know, like, a Titan is always a big factor. And Dragonfire have a few idle Hirsa. Probably to take his back DC, but still hasn't done it yet. See, Grazer is up Atlas, so he will probably use it here. Bring in 2 armies. I wouldn't be surprised. And how about Yobi? He's up Atlas as well. The Mister is finally advancing Apollo. The only one not heroic. He's only 13% though, so he's going to be far behind. Whereas Pisk is Artemis, so Pisk is going to be mythic when Mister's classic. That really shouldn't happen. There's Zeus vs Poseidon. And Pisk should really be pushing through here. Like, his army should be 2 times stronger. If Pisk doesn't do anything, ONU lose, because they can't defend this, so they need to force T2 back to help the Mister, otherwise it's GG. Flaming weapons probably going to come down here, try and end the game. Maybe. It should do. I would. Nope, there comes the upload. And that's a lot of armies up through. That's not very good army management. Can move them to there, and nothing gets up through. Same for T2. T2's going to do a good job of moving away though. And it looks like having that many idle villagers, they're going to go there, but the ReGen team are going to know about that. So I don't know if it's even going to work. They've finally killed the Tatarian Gate, so we can maybe start getting our TC back up soon. And Pisk still hasn't finished the Mister. And it looks like the Mister's actually beaten him, so that's not a good sign either. However, the aggression isn't stopping here. T2's army is still stronger than anybody's in the game, and he's able to carry on pushing through. With Dragonfire taking this position, Red's forced to fight here, and Purple can't hold off T2. So it's a very tricky way of playing. See the spam of units, they just keep flowing in. decent upgrades. Enough for this time, and another explosion coming down. That's not the best one though. Like, I think Guizu could have held that. Using it there would have been better maybe. Like this ET2 destroyer raid this TC. Cut out some population. And this TC is gonna go down. 16 HP left. And it goes down to the exit. So it looks like it's pretty GG over here, considering Pisk doesn't even have an underwater to help out. And his economy isn't as good as it should be. However, is Mr. up mythic? No, he isn't. But that's really not going to matter at this point. The army of T2 and Dragonfire put together is just too strong. Dragonfire having all the upgrades now. Not all, but enough to make his economy steady. Same with D2. Yobi only having hand axe and irrigation, still no pickaxe. That's really not what you want to be seeing. And no upgraded infantry. So his army is just getting completely shredded by T2s. So this side's practically over. I don't see the TT ever coming out. And on this side, I don't see Pisk ever actually beating the Mister. So I think this game's over, but you never know. Guizu's never going to be able to use his Titan. Whereas T2 will. He's got too much against him. I'd like to see Dragonfire build a little bit more aggressively with this, due to the fact that this is completely covered anyway. So fortified TCs coming down, 2 idle villagers. That's going to be a good raid. I don't think it's going to matter now that, like, as soon as the TTs come down, T2 will place his, and then he'll walk straight through there and cut it out. Wouldn't be surprised if Mr. goes here as well, just to stop the factor of a big army defending that Titan. Gonna send some Hippon through here, try and cut out some villagers as they're trying to build a TT. As you can see, spies happening. Looks like the entire ONU team going for a Titan. But it can only get worse for them. Like T2 will get this TC, then this TC, and there's nothing that ONU can do about it. They're just so behind economically. I'm not 100% sure where T2's army is though. Whether he has one or not is another thing. Flaming weapons and underworld. 2 great sort of sieging weapons, so you can underworld here, you can flaming weapons, kill loads of villagers. They're not going to be able to stop it with Atlantean armies. Army upgrades for T2. Right, Pisk can use his Titan Gate now, but if the Titans can come out, the comeback could happen, but I highly doubt it's going to happen. Looks like Dragonfire's economy is completely rolling now. So even if the Titans do come out, you could just make 100% hits and just counter them completely. See the Mister's Underworld gonna catch this. kill quite a few villagers, maybe pick off 1 or 2. And also deny the chance, and Goizu calls it GG. First game's done, GG, well played. ReGen takes game 1. And yeah, the Mister's up here, I see. Called it. The pep would make no sense here, just because he wouldn't be able to do anything with it. So Pisk is still staying in the game now. And the flame weapons are still to come. So it's just a little bit of a mess about time now. Just waiting for Pisk to resign. They're breaking down. Take out T2's TT. The Mister sent 16 champion Hippocon through to kill the villagers. And Pisk finally taps out. GG, 1-0.